Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim... And a chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele stood his ground strongly. De Bruyne. Neymar plays it in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Mendes has it out wide and in space. Mendes calmly anticipates. And he plays one through. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in...
Yamal!
Lamine Yamal really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Robertson. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. Here comes the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Messi. And it's Bellingham. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Dembele. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's in a great position here. He leaps for it. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Liverpool are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Quick look, then... Oh, great leap! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Now it's Drogba. Yaya Toure knocks it into space, delivers the ball. He's rising! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Drogba. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error. And Yaya Toure! There it is! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
After 26 minutes is...
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but... Oh, good climb! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Chance, surely! And no mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautiful. Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way through. De Bruyne. Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Driven in.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
That's a good run down the left. Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Yaya Toure, and the through ball. Look at the space here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is... He's having a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's picked his way through. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Messi. Can he get it through? And the shot! And yes, it's there! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And we'd like
Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Liverpool are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're underway for the second half. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe, and it's Robertson. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. It's Drogba! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! Oh, that's nice.
This is actually quite a courageous move.
Chance! And that's a tiny finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at it.
And that's a sharp finish. Yaya Toure. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Yamal. De Bruyne. Chance for a shot! Ronaldo! Superb! About as smooth as it gets. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Palmeiras. Yamal! And that's a sharp finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And Messi! They would have been quick to... Oh, he's been caught napping! And that's aimed in... Oh, good effort! Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yaya Toure. He's had a shot! In he goes again. And that's in. Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Neymar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, well timed.
Palmeiras really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe. De Bruyne. Vitinha. It's a good foot in there. Nicely aimed pass. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Goes for a shot! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 11, Mbappe. Number 15,
Yamal.
Dembele. Number 8,
Nicely weighted
Bellingham.
ball.
Coming on the
Cross
field,
to the back post.
Number 10, Galveston. Number 14,
He's on it. Can he finish? It's a goal! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Yamal. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vitinha, can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard gets across to
There will be
intercept
5
that.
minutes added time.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. Decent chance! It's fallen kindly here. And there's a goal. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Palmeiras give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. De Bruyne, now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
Please have your entry tickets at
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Adriano, man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable with that monster of a left foot.
Can't be a showstopper, that. And he shoots! Rijkaard pokes it out wide. Rui Costa. And this is Adriano. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, Red, nice interception. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Romario. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Manchester United! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. He's having a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Romario. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Rui Costa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
And this is Yaya Toure. Now it's Romario. Desai concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Good strike, quite an alarm.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Xavi. Now it's Rui Costa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball in towards them. Oh, good effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
No way through there. Rui Costa is always scanning the pitch for targets. Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's run loose here. Cafu swings in across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Desai lays it forward. Xavi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Xavi. Vieira.
Adriano really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. Cafu.
Liverpool certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Xavi, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely aimed pass. It's a promising position. Nice interception. His positioning was spot
There will be
on.
1 minute added time.
Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Rui Costa. And it's Xavi. And here's Romario. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And we come to you now
Liverpool
with a quick
currently
request for
behind
support
by
for our
1 goal
charity
to
fund,
0 at the
Chance
break.
in Football.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Down to business again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quiet.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, great chance! And a chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away. Now here's the delivery. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Yaya Toure. Robertson. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been knocked clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi looking to play him in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. He's got away. And the shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United are... It's Adriano! Oh, crossbar!
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Almost an hour gone. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he scores! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Liverpool cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal.
Shot a goal! And he's found the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Substitution on the field.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Number 11, Mbappe. Number 15, Dembele.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
Van Basten. Number 14,
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that.
Yamal.
The pass is intercepted. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking for the run. Pings it across. Rashford. No, that's been intercepted. Spread to the right.
That's good play from him.
That's the keeper's ball. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rashford is in a really good position out wide. Oh, well played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, what about it? Liverpool have come back from the very brink. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Tevez. Cafu. Passes short and sharp. Knocks it out wide. What a throw in. Chance for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Van Bronckhorst has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And it's Robertson. And this is Yaya Toure. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Van Basten. Can he get it through? Oh, again the flag's up. Gerrard. A probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement
Added
which
minute
raises
has been
hope.
indicated.
Van Basten. Now it's Rashford.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rashford looking to receive it in space. He is through here. There's the delivery.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it into space. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That's that, the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Luis Suarez, the sharpest of sharpshooters, both for club and country, Jim.
Well, I'll add the word razor sharp to that, Peter.
And of course, Bellingham! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Pressing high and with purpose. Guti plays a sharp little ball here. Robertson. That's Cannavaro. Tries to play it through. Suarez is flagged offside. quality ball. Knocks it into space. No, it's come to nothing. That's a smartly directed ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Lam. Cannavaro. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That looks a good ball. Dembele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yaya Toure. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he lines up a cross.
Liverpool clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Nicely weighted ball. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he's managed to get free. And he's had it nicked away. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Guti. Yaya Toure goes for the shot! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That's good play. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's picked his way through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look.
Shoots! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Bellingham. That is good alertness. Now it's Pelé. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Perilously close. Guti. And this is Luis Suarez. Pinches it off him. Yaya Toure. Now it's Drogba. That has not gone well. throw-in. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Looking to play him in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Space for him to turn and look. Impressive jump! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Robertson. Not the most accurate pass. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Liverpool looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
So, into the second half. Now it's Villa. No, again there's no way through. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He has found the way through. Looking for the far post. Bellingham. Mbappe, and the counter is on. He's on it, can he get away? Chance, surely! And he hits the net! It is an explosive start to the second half. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 18.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Roberto, towering header. Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And the through ball. Dembele gets flagged offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Aims beyond the defence. An instinctive... Oh, great leap! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substitution on the field. Number
This certainly
20.
looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Number 11.
And he's going direct. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Number 14.
And here's Van Basten, and he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Substitution in progress.
Yaya Toure. And here's Rashford. Oh, well played, well played. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Beckham. And it's Robertson. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rashford. And here's Rashford. Chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Yaya Toure! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! And that really should have been that.
Van Basten really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Swung over, and now the breakaway. Some good work on the right flank here. Great vision. Toure wins the duel this time.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh no, this does not... He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. And a neat finish. And right near the end, we have parity. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where...
And the shot! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Liverpool now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but...
Jamal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool have their second corner now. He'll try from distance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, good climb! No, just not quite. Now it's Beckham. He's found a way through. Beckham delivers the ball. He leaps for it. And again. Oh, that was no routine set. And time is up. Liverpool proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Please be made aware that smoking
So there we
is
have it,
only
Jim.
permitted
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Madrid have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And this is Kane. Mbappe! And another try! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yaya Toure. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Oh, this is a great position. There's the shot! And it's a goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Kane demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Mbappe. And it's Rijkaard. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, he's done very well to take that back. The most accurate pass. Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here. Quarter of an hour played. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for genuine comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more...
And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Kane moves short. There's the delivery. Big chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Madrid really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Madrid are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can...
He's having a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rijkaard! Not a bad try by any means. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. He's shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bellingham. And Drogba. Yaya Toure. And that's a... It's Dembele! He's got away with one there.
Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Robertson, Mbappe finding himself in space. Chance! And he's straight offside. That has ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Drogba. And it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. He slings... Oh, good effort! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And that's been won straight back. Bellingham. Kane. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's Dembele. Plenty to aim at here. Cucurella. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Bellingham. And they win it back again.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's the keeper's ball. Robertson. Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the referee has blown for half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Se ruega a los espectadores que tengan previsto abandonar el estadio en coche, que lo hagan de forma ordenada para evitar atascos. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15 será sustituido por el dorsal 9.
The second period is underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pass somewhat off target.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mbappe! Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? Oh, it's Dembele. He's on it, can he get away? He is through here. Produces a cross. It's not an especially good pass, that. Engages and forces him off the ball. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Now this could be a Haaland!
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Knocks it into space. It's Kane! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Robertson. No, again, there's no way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Kane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kane plays it short. Chance to deliver. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Yaya Toure. And it's Drogba. Looking to play him in. A probing pass. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham gets a foot in here. That has been cut short. Looking for the run. And this is Dembele. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neuer claims it. Safe hands. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Dembele. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. And here's Dembele. And he's got his cross in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Liverpool truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Oh, it's Dembele. Haaland chasing after it. And he's managed to get free in towards the back stick. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Chance here to counter. Yaya Toure. And it's Bellingham. Vitinha tries to pass it through. Taken back almost at once. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
A case now of complete control. It's a promising position. Ball's towering header! It is close, but that is the last of it. Liverpool have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Good play on the left-hand side here. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Bellingham. It's a good-looking delivery. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's James Rodriguez. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he... Decent chance! It's there! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. James Rodriguez delivers. Well, the two sides separated by the game's own... And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Yaya Toure.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, important interception. That's a cute ball. Now it's James Rodriguez. He's found a way through. Foot in. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Dembele. Bellingham knocks it out wide. Oh, he's onto this. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he passes it long.
Argentina definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, shooting chance! Argentina have their second corner now. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. He's had a shot! Oh, that is a terrific save!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Drogba. Played out to the left flank. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Yaya Toure. Oh, this looks sharp.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter.
He's having a pop! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. And he's got away from it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dembele. Ends beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. That's destined for the flank. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. That is ended up in no man's land. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Liverpool get the second half started.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now he's off and running. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Liverpool with the lead. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great vision. And we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense, and he was quick to react.
Liverpool are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Vieira gives no quarter whatsoever. And he's managed to gift it back. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a good ball out wide. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter.
Mbappe! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. Bellingham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 5.
So we have movement on
Número
both
22.
benches.
Número 6. Entran. Número 11.
Thuram
Número
with the
4.
clearance.
Número 20.
Argentina
Cambio.
are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. And it's Yaya Toure. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, really well played.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is a little undercooked. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Yaya Toure. And that is expertly dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Real chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's been slipped through. Takes a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the... And the finish! Can he get on the end of this? Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the shot's on here. Chance, surely! Can he get it through? Now it's Olise. Tries to play it through. Oh, great chance! There's the shot! Goal! And what a climax we have here! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 7.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Luis Suarez getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Argentina give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Oh, well played.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. Tries a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's found a way past, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Yaya Toure, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way. So this turns out to be a very fine day at the office.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Bellingham. They want to be quick to recover this. Nicely intercepted. And this is Modric. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Just the keeper in his... Tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham. Modric. And it's Fernandes. Spence has it in a wide position. Oh, good ball! Gives it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now Yaya Toure. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Yaya Toure. Dembele. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Ball in towards the middle. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Quality ball. Modric, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Messi. Good ball over the top. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Drogba. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Drogba. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. Modric, who's set up one goal so far. Drogba. Drogba! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's rising! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. Now, can they get him away? Lisandro Martinez kept aware, and it is reclaimed. Corner.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's having a shot! Robertson. That ball looks a good one. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi has found the net here, of course. Desai gets a foot in here. Oh, just the keeper now. It's Hammers! It's a loose ball. Messi plays it short. And it's Van Dijk. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Drogba. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Dembele. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Martinez. Alaba is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. James Rodriguez. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. He might... Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe, and this is Drogba. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Liverpool currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
With the father of a boy
It's
in
been
a
a
blue
pretty
hat
tepid
kindly
display.
make his way
They'll
to
want
the
to use this
information
break
centre.
wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Defending was strong and firm. And that's gone loose. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Fernandez. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
And he's in on goal, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rijkaard does well to get it back.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Drogba. Bellingham. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Dembele shapes to shoot! Liverpool still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through, and it's been played through. He has found a way through. James Rodriguez, there's the shot! Oh, crossbar! Mbappe.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Yaya Toure. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And it's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Drogba. Oh, well played, well played. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Modric. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's a very decent, real chance! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11.
So that's two now without reply.
Number 15.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Number 6. Yamal.
Bellingham.
Substitution.
And here's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. And he's got his cross in. Messi. Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Rashford. And it's Rashford. Oh, he's on the finish! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And his chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And he's stuck it away. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And they're quick to get it back. Rooney in with the challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Knocks it out wide. Played into the box. He's had a shot! Van Basten finds himself offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Threads one in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It'll be a throw-in. Alaba. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Fernandez. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.